Hey YouTube, what we're going to do today is we're going to go over a Linux distro. It's called lucidpuppy. I have it on a little thumb drive that I'm going to load from. I don't even have it on my hard drive. Um, I have used a stopwatch and compared Windows XP's load time that is already on a hard drive to the load time of the puppy off the thumb drive. And what I found out was the uh, the puppy actually was faster to get to desktop than I could do with the XP, which was already on the hard drive. And puppy, of course, would be even faster if you loaded it to the hard drive instead of on a thumb drive to have to boot off of. So let's go ahead and check this out. We're going to take the thumb drive and I'm going to plug it into a USB slot in this little netbook. I'm going to turn the netbook on. It's an Acer Aspire 1. It's got a like 140 gig hard drive in it. Oh no. I don't want to load the XP. Okay, we're going to have to wait on this XP to load so I can shut it back down and get to the start screen for puppy. Well, y'all get to see. Okay, there we are. Then you got a password in and wait for it to load. Let's go ahead and password in it. Okay, and we're going to turn off computer. Turn off computer. You have to click turn off computer twice. Takes Windows quite a bit. We're into 253 on the time right now, and that was just a load up and shut down. Okay, here we go. What we'll do is I'm gonna turn it on. F12 to change my boot selection. Boot from SanDisk Cruiser. This is a Puppy Lucid. It runs in the RAM. Like I said, if I was to save it to the hard drive, it would load faster because it wouldn't have to pull it from the thumb drive to the computer and load. It would just load right off the hard drive. But screen pops up and boom, you're in Puppy Linux. Okay. Everybody always talks about hardware don't work. Let's see. It's hard to use. You have to be a geek to use it. These are all complaints about Linux, okay? If you look, it's iconed just like Windows. You have a start menu down here, just like Windows. You can see all the different drives. That's a memory chip that's on the side of the card. This on the side of the laptop, I mean, over here is that memory chip. This one here, it shows a icon as a hard drive, but it's really a memory expansion in the side of the laptop. Then there's the built-in hard drive, 144.2 gigs. This is the thumb drive, the SB1. SR0, that is the disk drive. Now I know what you're thinking, netbooks don't have disk drives. Well, mine has a disk drive because I took a SATA disk drive for a tower and hooked it up to a SATA external hard drive case. I took the hard drive out of it and plugged it into the back of the disk drive, and I hook it up right here USB. So I have a DVD burner for my netbook when I'm at home. To get into the drives, you simply left click and mount. There we go. There's what's on that card. Hit mount it. Go over to the next drive. If you want what's on it, you left click and mount, and you only have to mount once. Here's everything that's on that drive. It's very simple. It mounted the CD drive on its own automatically. There's the files that's on that. It's got a down here it says menu. It's just like a start menu, just like Windows XP or 7. Networking. It's got an icon down here. Active interface WLAN 0. So I'm on my wireless network that works with it, and this is out of the box. I've done no tweaking. All I did was loaded the system off of a USB drive. I downloaded the operating system for free, as all Linux distros are. Let's see. Set up Universal Installer, Sound Card Wizard, Keyboard Wizard, Firewall Wizard, Internet Connection Wizard, CD DVD Drive Wizard, ALSA Sound Wizards. It's all there. The camera, the built-in webcam, works with it right out the box. Matter of fact, let me see here. I'll go to multimedia, webcam viewer. There we are. Hello, how are you doing? So the webcam does work. The little netbook's sound is not really. See here, you can image controls. You can control your sharpness, your bright compensation, your exposure, everything. Video files. You can change your frame rates, your resolution, your camera output. There's your audio. It's all there. And it's all free. It's not like Windows. All the updates are free. There's not really any viruses for this. Power off computer. Lucid is now shutting down. So I mean, yeah, it's real simple, YouTube. There's all kinds of programs for Linux nowadays that are really simple to use like that, like Ubuntu. There is Linux Mint, Fedora, just all kinds of them. So y'all ought to check out Linux. Give it a shot. It's not what it used to be. It's really simple nowadays, and you don't have to worry about all the antivirus software you have to have, all the virus scans. You don't have to ever worry about defragging. You never have to defrag a Linux computer. It's fast. It's pretty stable for the most part, especially if you get one of the distributions that's been out for a little while now, such as Ubuntu or Lucid. Like I said, there's a couple different versions of Lucid. There's a full version for desktop. There's lucidpuppy, which is a lightweight. It'll work on a computer that has next to no RAM. You can take a computer that ran Windows 3.1 the old IBM 386, and you can put Puppy on it, and it'll run just as fast as any of the new updated systems with the new Windows on them. It's really great. As far as gaming goes, everybody says, oh, games don't work with Linux. Well, Steam is on Linux now. The PlayStation 4 runs a Linux-based operating system. The PlayStation 3 is also a Linux-based kernel. So yeah, gaming on Linux, it does work. Everybody talks about, well, Microsoft Office won't work on it. Who cares? LibreOffice does. It's basically the same thing as Microsoft Office. So I mean, there's nothing you can do with Windows that you can't do with Linux. Plus, like I said, it's free and no viruses. So give Linux a try and give Microsoft the boot. Till later, YouTube. Have a good one.